guys. We are playing some more Bookshop Simulator. They just released 1.0, so we're going to go ahead and start a new game. And yes, we'll override that slot. All right, so this game is now out of early access, and it's now fully released. We played it a little bit in early access before. You can tell this is probably one of the devs' first games. They don't have a lot of positions filled like character modelers and stuff. What do we have? We have, I need to turn this down even more. A little bit higher. Try minus 40. There we go. All right. We also want to lower music volume a little bit. And point at the wall to align buildables. Try other buildables too. I need a checkout desk as well now. Let's see, we're gonna open. We'll have our checkout desk be we'll have it be like right in front of the store, and then we'll move our bookshelves into the back for now. Just like that. Open the Books and More tablet app and buy a license. Casino Grand Moontaker. Die and Let Live by Barbara Lancaster. Sure. And then Casino Grand and Moontaker. See what all those books are. Purchase 2 orders of books. How much money do you have? Okay, so then we'll go ahead and buy some. Thank you, Mr. Shilka, for those resubs. Appreciate that. Let's go ahead and fill the bookshelf up with Moontaker first. And then Dive and Let Live. We got more Moontaker. So that's all we can afford for now. We'll go ahead and place these against the shelf wall here. Let's go ahead and one second. Let's go ahead and turn that off over there. Let's go ahead and load up that shelf. Casino Grand, we'll fill that up over there. And we have another book over here. All right, let's go ahead and place these books over here. No, we're not hiring yet. We haven't even made it. We're opening for the first time, so we do not have any open positions. We haven't even begun to sell any books yet. Maybe once we sell some books, then possibly. Let's see. Can only watch in 480p on an old tablet now. That sounds like Angry Bears. You should be able to watch in 1080p worldwide. So we have 1440p available. 1080p is just like normal, so you should, if you can watch 480p, you should be watching 1080p as well worldwide. What country do you live in, Angry Bears? Wait, you're using a VPN? All right, is your VPN putting you in a country that blocks 2K? Because if that's the case, then I would just disable your VPN and just watch directly. Otherwise, 1080p should be available worldwide because everyone should be able to watch it just fine. It's an Omnic service provider. You can turn that off. Turn off your VPN. This is a you problem. So contact your provider and disable the VPN. If you have a router from your service provider, go into your router settings and disable the automated VPN. That's a setting under your router. When you got your service, they should have given you a pamphlet of how to go into your the BIOS of your router that they gave you and change settings. So disable the VPN. Also, make sure that you enable hardware acceleration in your graphics driver, and you should be able to watch 2K if you live in the United States everywhere. So if you haven't done so, it's disabled by default. You have to go into Chrome and search and turn on graphic acceleration. If you don't know how to do that, Google Chrome graphic acceleration. Once you turn that on, if you live in the United States, you should be able to watch 2K. If you have it disabled, you will not be able to watch 2K. So again, go into your browser settings and in Chrome, because it's off by default, and turn on graphic acceleration in Chrome. All right, and then let's do market price plus 10%. No, market price is $14. Can we get away with $15? Just like that. And then we'll do $15 here. And $15 here. All right. Hello. Welcome. Would you like some books? We got exactly 3 books. That's all we got. Oh, hi. Thank you. Exact change. Thank you, ma'am. 1 of each book. Love it. $45. Yep, go. So, so it's settings, system, use graphic acceleration, and then you'll relaunch Chrome, and then it should have, you should see all the options. If you don't see it then there's something wrong with your router or your service provider. I don't know who you use, but one of those. So if everything's blocked everywhere, then it's something with your router or your service provider. And then 1080p should be available but you live in the United States, so you should have access to 2K. So you got to figure out what's causing your blocking. So it could be. So first, try graphic acceleration in Chrome, and then hopefully that works. Hi there. Hello. 15. Thank you very much. Also, if you have anything from your service provider that's like a in your router that's like a blocker or a security thing that blocks websites, sometimes those can interfere with sites like Twitch and stuff. So I would disable anything that just comes with your service provider and just install your own. Hi. Some books, thank you. $15 and change. Thank you, ma'am. That'll be $60. Thank you. Appreciate that. Oh, lights are not on. There we go. Let's go ahead and fill that back up. Let's open this as well. Alright, there you go. $45. Thank you. Thank you for the 80-month resub. Bats go. I can't tell the difference between 1080p and 1440p. Well, because it's not a drastic difference between the two. It's a little bit of an improvement. The bigger difference is 1080p and 4K. Those are the two that are much more different because they're farther away from each other. So those are yeah, it's not a huge difference. It's only like so you're going from like this to that, which is, it's a little bit better, but not crazy. The biggest difference with 1440p streaming on Twitch is that they have a new encoder, which is much more efficient at encoding. The HEVC is more efficient than the H.264. A bit. Not drastically, but a bit. Not as much as AV1, but it is better. So the devs replied in the forums for this that they're using paid assets and they didn't have a male version and they don't have a 3D modeler, so they're kind of stuck with having only women in the store. Which happens. So it's an asset pack that they bought, so it's going to be only ladies. Angry Bears, have you gotten to your it sounds like it's your service provider that's doing all this. Does your service provider have a VPN or Have you gone into your router settings and disabled stuff in the router itself? Because if none of that worked on your computer, then it's something in your router. Thank you. So it's not like your service provider is something in your router settings is messing it up. Especially since it's both your tablets and your PC causing it, so it's something. Not your website. Have you done? Have you gone into the BIOS of your router? You'll log in through not a website, but it'll be directly into the router. Usually, it's like a IP address, and then let you go into it, and then you can change some settings that you won't see on your on the apps or the websites. Thank you. There's some sort of security setting that's blocking Twitch. Yes, if something is affecting both your tablets and your PC, that's a sign that it's not any setting on your computer, any setting on your tablets. It's your router and your service provider. So nothing you do on your PC, your tablet's going to do anything. It's going to be something through your ISP. So it's most likely a setting on the router itself. It could be a security setting. It could be built-in VPN. I know my router came with a built-in ad blocker and a built-in VPN on the router itself, and they caused a lot of issues. And disabling them in the router, because they didn't show up on the like the app or the website that the ISP provided me. I had to go into the router itself and disable them, and then all my problems went away after I turned them off. Because the websites and apps they give you will only have very basic settings most of the time. $45, man. Thank you. Buy another bookcase. We got a lot of money. All right. Trash can be placed indoors. Sure. And then a personal shelf. Okay. And then a basic shelf. I'll buy all those. Holding snap. Oh, there you go. Snap. $45. Thank you. $10. Madam. It'll be $5. Thank you. Spicy meatball. Thank you for the 55-month resub. I guess I will sell it and rebuy it. Okay. Thanks, game. Oh, I bought my personal shelf. Stupid tutorial. Hello, $45. Thank you. $15. Thank you. And $5. Thank you, ma'am. Alright, go ahead and interact with Bookshelf. Let's go for some dark brown shelves. Very fancy. $15. Okay, we still got fun. Auto button lets you, it'll fill in the price for you and stuff. I just like clicking the button. The buttons. $60. Thank you very much. Alright, done. And in the day. Made a profit of $200. This is an elite, our legendary book. Put that there for later. Open New Max to buy a used bookcase. Alright, we'll buy used. They have a really fast delivery. Put our used books right here. Just like that. And we have some used books. Open. Oh, they made it more used looking. 10% discount in apps. Ooh, legendary book. The used books look a lot better than they did before. Alright, let's go ahead and put the used books on the shelf. Let's go $3.50. That way we don't deal with too much change. Yeah, a lot of used books there. Oh, I need to order some more books. Did I put everything on the shelf first? Yes. Okay, so let's go ahead and order 2 of each booklet. And let's do 2084. And another fiction book, Bread Ball. And classic fiction, The Bell Ringer. $8.09. Okay, we'll buy those for now. $20.84 by George Ornott. Okay, $15. And then more of the Moon Taker. And then Dive or Let Die. Do you need something? Oh, cash register. Sorry. $8 and change. Thank you. Next person. Perfect. Goodbye. And exact change. We love exact change. That means I don't do anything. I gave you an extra $1. No! Click too fast. $15. Thank you. Dive or let dive. Put that over there. We got Moon Taker. Let's put that on the top shelf. Over there. And oh yeah, I saw the Doomsday trailer. I didn't even recognize Robert Downey Jr.'s voice. He must have had a dialect coach or something to get that voice out of him. That was crazy sounding. I was worried he would just be like evil Mr. Stark, and then that was it. But he actually has a good voice. There are so many characters in Doomsday that they're all going to have maybe a couple minutes of screen time. If they don't do like a big group thing. I don't know how you balance that many characters. It's crazy. So many characters. Do you have any favorite books? Nah, reading is too slow for me. There's no pictures. There's no sound. There's no music. It's just so slow. I can't do books. Every time I try to read, I get bored. It's not even any special effects. It's like, Reading is great before bed. So is typing a really mean post on Reddit that's just like tells someone how much you hate something, and then like when you go to bed, like, haha, I told them. And you wake up and see all the upvotes, and you're like, yeah. Like, man, I hate this. Let me tell you why I hate it. Breadball, The Catcher in the Rye. Oh my god. They did not. Okay, we'll go $15 on that. Dun, 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 dun. All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. And $16.50. It was so annoying when I cashiered that when people would pay with cash and I had to like remember how money works. It's like, what's a nickel again? Is that 10? No, it's 5. It's like, I can't remember these things. Let's buy some used books. Used books are like lottery tickets in this. Open. Okay, just a bunch of regular used books, nothing special. Throw those on there. All right, anything special here? Let's see. A side one. And then what do we got here? Let's see. Anything signed? No. First edition. I'll take it. I'll put these books over here for me. Who buys 2 copies of the same book? Unless you're buying it for somebody, I don't know. It seems like everyone's buying 2 copies of a book. I don't know about all that. little bit suspicious. A little bit suspicious. Even if you're a couple, usually you'd want like one copy of the book so the one person can read it and then the other person reads it, and then that way you don't, otherwise you're spending double the money. Seems expensive. Now we get the bill pay app and pay the bills. Bills? Ew. Rent? Electricity? Oh God. Bills? Ew. Why are bills a thing? Like, that's disgusting. People just just want money from you on a reoccurring basis? Ugh. The Bad Batsby. I'll go with that one. The Bad Batsby. Alright, buy them all. I like when you buy something and then there's no reoccurring charges afterwards. Seems like everything nowadays wants a subscription fee. Coffee maker's like, would you like to get Coffee Plus, where we'll remind you about coffee in the morning? It's only $4 a month. Like, no. Thanks for buying Amazon's digital clock. Would you like it to tell time for only $4 a month? Without it, you'll have to tell your own time. Well, then what the fuck did I buy this for? Oh, God. Gotta put that away on the shelf there. Hi there. Yeah, there's a lot of features that are in cars nowadays that just lock behind a fee. Like, would you like to use your digital cameras to track theft? Like, okay, but doesn't the car just have that already in there already? Not without our premium subscription service. Like, you sons of bitches. Bad Batsby. I need a, whatchamacallit, a little scanner thingy. When do we unlock the scanner? Level 20. Oh, no. Hello, ma'am. That'll be $112. Thank you. $3. Thank you very much, ma'am. Tiny women. Okay, store is almost done for the day. Man, we're almost out of books. Sorry. If you could just grab what we have, it'd be great. Yeah, you buy some used books. Yeah, buy them all. You want some bell ringer? Got lots of bell ringer. That is a suit choice, ma'am. Bright yellow. I think I saw that in a book once. There's a guy that had a monkey who wore a yellow suit. Was it Curious George, I think, maybe? $1.50. Yeah, something like that. Okay, end the day. Next day.
Navigate to the Expand Your Land app and choose the tile to expand the floor space of your shop. $500. We'll put it, we'll expand the front of the shop a little bit. Paint cans outside. Pick it up. Interact with the wall. Yeah, there you go. And then tiles are outside. Oh. Well, look at that. Doesn't quite match exactly, but you know, I'll take it. The bad bat get Batsby. Let's move you right about there, probably. Grand Casino. All right, and then actually, let me move. We'll put it there. It's fine. All right. It's another shop slop game. It's full of bot assets and stuff, but it's got some charm to it. So far, nothing I haven't played in a million times in a bunch of different games so far. Okay, so we need more of that, 2 of that, 2 of that, plenty of that, plenty of that. I mean, 2 of this. We also have, let's go more fiction. Classic, Blustering Heights. We'll go for that one. And then Blustering Heights. Now buy all that. Blustering Heights can go on the bottom shelf there. And that will be $15. Oh, not $150, $15. Yeah, there's a lot of games that don't have any 3D modelers or at all, and they have to use bot assets, and this is one of them. They even said on the forums that they couldn't add male characters because the asset pack they bought didn't have any males in it. And I've seen these exact models in like 3 different shop games, so I guess a 3D modeler is just too expensive, or it's a skill set not a lot of people have, or something. I don't know. But a lot of these shop games are made with a lot of bot assets and probably a lot of relatively new people to making games with limited skill sets. Blustering Heights. The one thing they do have that is they do have a 2D modeler, a 2D artist that makes the covers for the art books, which is nice at least. They tried to add males by adding beards and stuff, but it just didn't look good. But they did try, but it just came off a little weird. Alright, and is that everything? Looks like we're stocked. Let's get some more used books. Used books. We'll do 4 boxes of used books. And I also need to buy a rare bookshelf for selling expensive books. Paint. Red paint with trim. do like that. Let's try that, see what it looks like. Gives it like a very cool look. I think I would need the darker floor though. But yeah, very fancy. Let me change the door color. That looks a little better than the green did. Alright, let's go ahead and open. Let's see what we get. Okay, just use books. Put those on the shelf. No rare ones yet. I'll try this one. Anything fancy? Nope, just a bunch of used books, which is fine. Alright, do we have... Come on, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies, no whammies. Okay, got a rare book. And then, how about this one? We got nothing. So let me do the math. Let's see here. So, used books, $134 a box. $135 a box. There's 10 books. Each sell for $3.50. So that's a $100 loss per box. Now each one of these, this is Harry Potter and the Dungeon of Truth, signed by Bob Bowling. Sells for $400. All right, so that's profit for 4 of them. Yeah, Bob Bowling. This book is worth $380. Those rare books can be worth quite a lot. The first edition is... Let's round it off. Okay. What decorations can we get? Let's see here. Personal shelf, bookshelf, drywall. Small stand to hold advertising to potential customers. Oval rug. Monstera plant. Get a couple of those. Also, I think we'll get a second rug. Alright, Monstera plant. Put you by the doorway. Looks cute. Put the second one right by the little desk there. Put this over here. This can go outside. New releases and pre-owned classics. Bookshop. Open now. Okie dokie. Fully stocked. Yeah, looking fully stocked. All right. I think I would like a darker floor, though. Actually, carpeting would be nice. Oh, hi there. That'll be $10 and change. Hello, madam. Leanne and Ninjax. Thank you for the 35-month resub. $8. Thank you. Next person. That'll be $30. Appreciate that. Hello there. Hi. Find everything you're looking for, ma'am? Do we have Lusty Argonian Maid? No. Unfortunately. It is a collector's item, and it's really hard to get your hands on it. $290. Ooh, thank you for the big purchase, ma'am. $18 about that rare book. Oh my God, ma'am. Thank you. You have a good day. I want to buy all of this. I'll buy everything. Thank you, Cripples. $4.50. Yeah, she must read a lot, and she's loaded if she's buying that many new books. New books are expensive, like anywhere from $25 to $40 for a new book. Some even more expensive. You get a big picture book. And she bought 20. Is this a European shop? You're not asking for 40% tip with each purchase? That's only restaurants in the United States. Restaurants in the U.S. have a... So I don't know if this is how you guys do it in other countries, but it's... So we have a minimum wage, right? Of like $7.50. But if you work in a restaurant, somehow they're able to pay almost nothing per hour if they get tips at a restaurant. So if a waitress works at a restaurant and no customers come in at all, they get like $5 an hour or something. But if any customers come in and they get any tips, then that goes down to like 25 cents an hour from the restaurant, or $2 or something. And then the tips count as their salary, but the restaurant doesn't have to pay it. The customers do. So it's a very weird system. So United States, it's pretty much borderline mandatory to tip. Everyone expects 20% of your bill to be a tip. So if you order $100 in food, they expect you to tip the waitress $20. So everywhere you go, that when you have a restaurant or a bar or something, they expect you to tip them around $20, 20% of your purchase. So if you spend $100, you expect to tip an extra 20 directly to the waitress. Apparently, in other countries, it's not. Some countries, there is no tipping. you don't tip. That's the concept of that is weird to people in those countries. It's like, what, tipping? And in some countries, it's considered an insult. It's like in Japan, if you tip someone in Japan, it's like you're basically saying, "Wow, I think that you are doing so poorly that I'm going to give you extra money just because I feel like you need it so badly. I'm going to help you because you seem like you're struggling." So kind of like an insult to someone to give them tips. So yeah, it's a weird system in the U.S. where restaurants don't have to pay their waitresses much at all. Customers do it instead. So it's a weird system, and it's pretty much only waitressing. There are some other businesses that do that's mostly tipping, but restaurants specifically is where you're expected to tip 20%. There are some other service things where tips can be there, but restaurants is like the thing that pretty much everyone goes to at least once a week, once a couple times a month, and then you expected to give a tip. Pretty much the waitress needs it to pay their bills, and if you don't do it, then it really hurts the waitress since the restaurant won't pay them anything. It's a real strange system, I know. It's just like, I would much rather the restaurant just pay the waitress a good wage, That's what I would do. It's like, I'd much prefer the restaurant just pay the waitress a good wage so they didn't need to be tipped, and then people could tip if like they get excellent service or something, or they want to give like a gift to the waitress for going above and beyond, that sort of thing. That's a system I would much prefer, but it would mean that the prices in the restaurant would be higher for everything. So a lot of people both want prices to be low and to not tip, which I get it, but the money's got to come somewhere. But I don't know. And a lot of restaurants in the U.S. do fail. There's like a good 60% of restaurants eventually go out of business within the first couple of years or something. It's a lot. So they have a very high failure rate. Some restaurants do amazing and never have no problems at all, but there's a lot it's a very high percentage of restaurants that fail in the U.S. Boom, boom, boom. Yeah, I have no problem tipping when I'm sitting in a restaurant and then a waiter or waitress is bringing me stuff to my table, and taking care of us and giving us good service. Like, sure, I'm fine giving a tip then. It's like, you're doing a good job, whatever, I'll give you a tip. But I don't like when I have to do all the work and they want a tip. Like, for example, I go to the window, I place my order, I pick up my order, I grab my own napkins and forks and I get my own drink. I pour my own drink, I get my own condiments, and then I go to my table and eat it, and then they want a tip then. It's just like, or a tip, like, they're getting like crazy with tips where they want tips everywhere. I've seen pictures of landlords that want tips for when you pay your rent. Would you like to tip the landlord an extra 10% just for like? People are starting to get crazy with tipping and putting it in places that are just like, what? It's like, huh? Like, what? It's a little crazy. Oh, they cleared me out of my books. I don't have more books. All right, we got to order everything, literally. All right, what more fiction? Let's do The Manservant's Tale. Ooh. The Manservant's... Oh. The Manservant. All right, fill her back up. And thank you very much. Blustering Heights. Are you reader IRL? No, I can barely read chat. I always have the same problem when I read. I don't know if anyone else is like this, but I start to read, and then I'm reading, and I'm thinking about something else, and then I realize I read like 4 paragraphs without paying attention, and then I have to go back and reread it. And it's just like, I do it all the time, and it takes me forever to read a book. Like, the princess saw the werewolf in the cave. I'm like, do werewolves live in caves? Where do werewolves come from? I wonder what the cave looked like. Was the cave, like, did it have stalactites? Where do stalactites come from? Oh, my God, I read 4 pages and didn't pay attention. Oh, God. I gotta go back and reread. Oh, hi everybody. Thank you. Next person. $5. Thank you. Thank you very much. Get you guys out of my store. $20. There you go. $5. Why do people steal boxes outside? Thankfully, there's no theft in this game. I mean, well, there is taxes, but other than that theft, there's no other theft. All right, let's go ahead and pay that. All right, let's go ahead and put the Moon Taker on there. Okie dokie. We did buy this one. The Manservant's Tale. Why does he have a tail? Put those on top there. Lots of different layouts for all the different books. And Servant's Tale. You made this game by yourself? Oh. How's it feel when you just lie in chat like that? And knowing that you did not do any such thing. See, I don't believe you made anything because you don't even make sense in chat. You didn't make anything. those in there, and then we got one more. So we can fit that over here somewhere. Do we have any more books? No, we're out of books. Okay, well we're out of used books. So let's go ahead and buy some more used books. 800 bucks. We'll see what we get. All right, did get a first edition. Perfect. I'll sell for a bit of money. Another first edition. Hell yeah. And then another first edition. Wow. 3 winners in a row. 3 for 3. That's crazy. 4 in a row. God damn. 5 in a row. A signed copy. My God. Okay, 4 out of 5 boxes. No, 4. We had a winner in almost every one of those. That was crazy. That was crazy luck. Put all the used books on the shelves. A lot of used books. Yeah, a whole lot of used books. Copog. All right, go ahead and put that over there. Put that on there like that. And another one. Okay, need another used bookshelf. Put that on there too. Cretaceous Park. I don't see how much these are worth. So we have this one, which is worth 230 bucks. This one, which is 458 bucks. 2 of those. That's a lot of money. Blustering Heights, which is 182 bucks. And then 406 bucks for Bob Bowling's Harry Potter series. All right, let's rearrange our books a little bit here. Oops, wrong one. Casino, that one. Let's move the Casino Grand over here. Just like that. Put that over there. Have a little more space for everything. Thank you, Malganis91, for the 24-month resub. Ooh, there's a chipping sparrow at my bird feeder. Let's go ahead and pull this over here. And move that. That way we have more room for all the different books we have. More space. Okay, and then the Rocket Moontaker will go there. Cathedral book goes over there. Bell Ringer. Blustering Heights goes up there. Die and Let Live goes there. The Bad Batsby goes there. 2004 goes there. Okay, let's go ahead and order. So anything that's less than. Literally, actually, can be all of them. Six, 7, 8. Okay, let's put all those on the shelf. Perfect. Great. Batsby. Dive and Let Lie. A 007 novel. The Manservant's Tale. Just enough. And fill that one in too. I love when it's just so perfectly fits on the shelf. It's nice. Perfect. I didn't realize I accidentally put the two 007 novels beside each other like I planned it. Negative $2,100 in profit. Hell yeah. That's what we like to see. Big profits. Some big profits going on over here. Okay, I think that's all we can do for now. Starlet's classy, thank you. I do have a monocle on and a top hat. Thank you very much. Random Legend with a 132-month resub. And Mal Gannis with a 91-month resub. And thank you for following. Appreciate that. $540. Nice. And $5. Hello, madam. Thank you very much. It'll be $5. About to be able to afford another book. But once you hit level 8 here in a second. $15. Thank you. All right, we can afford another book. Let's do another fantasy. No, another fiction book. Les Fortunes. Classic book, Les Fortunes. very much. Let's go ahead and get a cat. Let's go for Tifa. Get a scratching post, a cat bed, litter box, water bowl, food bowl. Put your food and stuff right here, where I can see it easily. Litter box, unfortunately, well, we'll put it over here in the corner. You gotta have a litter box with a cat. It's not really a option. You have to have it. Put the cat over there. Put the scratching post over here. All right, Tifa, go ahead and go in. Yep, you're a good kitty. $3, thank you. Thank you, ma'am, for your purchase. Hello, madam. $1.50, thank you. Hi, Tifa. Thank you very much. Oh, Tifa's no longer behind me. When did she leave? Didn't even notice. Big cat litter companies making you believe you need litter boxes. Well, go ahead and have a cat without a litter box, my friend, and you tell me how that goes. I'm very curious how what your experience will be with that. $15. Good luck. Well, if you have an outdoor cat, that's good. You know, outdoor cats, you know, you don't need a litter box for outdoor cats. Indoor ones. Luckily, though, the technology behind cat litter boxes has gotten a lot better. They even have machines now that where like all the smell goes away. It's all hidden in like a little compartment inside a little thing. We got a Tifa litter robot a few years ago, and it's been amazing. So what happens is she goes in the litter box, does her business, and then a few minutes later, after the litter is settled, it rotates, pulls out just the clumps, dumps them below into a trash bag, and then goes back over. And then if it's empty, if it's the litter's a little too low, the hopper on the back will pour some litter in to top it off. It's kind of amazing. So there's like, you don't have to scoop and you don't have to smell anything much because everything's down in the bottom where you have a bunch of scent soakers and stuff. A little bit of a splurge purchase, but it is nice if you can get one. And also it's cool, it'll keep track of her weight and does it open the litter all over the bathroom floor? She gets a little, it keeps 90% of the litter in the machine, but she does like to scoop, and sometimes she'll scoop it out the door, but it keeps most of it in there. We have a litter mat right under the door, so the little bit that gets out gets in the litter mat. If you don't have a litter mat, they're pretty cheap, and what it is it's just a mat that has holes in it that will trap all of the litter beneath the holes, and then like all the litter gets inside the mat. So if you don't have one of those, even with the regular analog litter boxes are really nice to keep all the litter inside, and so it doesn't just go everywhere. Thank you very much. Hello there. Let's go ahead and pull that. Thank you. $495. Thank you. I'll take it. Oh, you eating Tifa? Good girl. It's a good girl. Got $3,000. Hi there. $5. Appreciate that. Let me go ahead and buy one more used bookshelf. And then I'm going to go ahead and buy a whole bunch of used books. We'll buy 10. And then we'll gamble. I mean, invest our money in used books. $14.50. Thank you. You buy multiple of the same book several times. $500. Damn, I'll take that. Man, you bought so many of the same book. Must be a big fan. Thank you very much. $3. Appreciate it. Anything good? Anything good? Oh, we got a first edition. That's a winner. Ooh, legendary book. Increase employee speed. Tiny women. Signed copy. That's fantastic. It's worth some money. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. And then... oh, signed copy. Another winner. And... nothing. Okay. Oh, first edition. That's a winner. Nope. I only had a few winners in that batch. Oh well. It happens. Alright, put all that away and put that away. No, it's Harry Fodder by Bob Bowling. Not whatever you just said there. Yep, Harry Fodder. Put that back over there. And those on there. Yes, a hairy one. Is that Evil Elvis? Hello, Evil Elvis. Alright, throw this on the shelf. Put that on the top there. Alright, these things are worth a bit of money. I don't need this one. How much is that worth? $455. Not bad. And we'll round it for $250. Ego and Bigotry. $232. A Game of Power. $230 by Richard G.G. Nitram. Alright, got that one. Yeah, there's lots of great parodies in this game. $6.50. Level 9 shop. $5. And $37. Thank you. I'm not going to put a big old pile of books on there. That means I got to charge them a big old pile of money. All right, next day. $2,000 in profit. Not bad. Okay, so we need 30 is the number we're looking for. So whatever I need to get close to 30. That's fine. And we'll buy all those. And then we can gamba a little bit more. Oh, we also can get a new book. The Lonesome Pigeon. How about Oscar Twist? Oscar Twist. Sounds like a good one. Need another bookshelf as well. One more basic bookshelf. We'll go ahead and put that. You want an adult section? No. Not that kind of game. We don't have an adult section. Okay, I have a little bit of excess there. The Bad Batsby. The Manservant's Tale. Oh, we'll make this an even $18 then. Never adjusted the price on that one. Oopsie. Are you gonna see the Odyssey? Probably not in theaters. We'll wait until it's out in on VHS. So I can watch from home. The Odyssey is something that, I have either read or seen many times. It is not new. I remember reading the book in school. It's like, do I want to see another version of it with all-star cast? Maybe at some point. It's not something I want to run out and watch right away though. That over there, and casino. The Odyssey was written by Homer, and Homer is not I don't think Homer is the person's actual name. It's just what they call that person. Not Homer Simpson, but I think there's several stories by Homer, but I don't know if it's an actual person called Homer. I don't think it is. It's just the name that they've given this author. That they don't know exactly who it was, probably. Yeah, not Homer Simpson. It's a very entertaining tale, though. It's got some the book and the movie and the TV, the movies I've seen, the books I've seen, pretty good. Got some like good action moments, some good aha moments, some good like cool stuff. Hand out your first flyer. Oh. I forgot we got the new book, Oscar Twist, which we shall grab right now. Oscar Twist by Charlie Chickens. Charlie Chickens. Oh my God. Such a stupid name. Hello, $4.50. You can tell this bookstore is not owned by Sony since we have physical copies of stuff here. Oh, that's a lot of books, ma'am. $950. Damn. She's buying all the books. God damn. That's pretty good. Hi there. It's like a lot of copies of Lay Fortunes. No, Sony has resumed their social media posts, but they get constantly community noted that about how they're taking away physical copies. And they get tons of replies to every single post. And there you go. 50 cents. Thank you, ma'am. That'll be $78.50. You have a lovely day now. $6.50. Thank you. $74. Bum, 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 One quick second, guys. There we go. All right, sorry about that. No, Sony basically announced that they're going to just stop doing all physical sales of everything starting, except their consoles, starting in 2028. They're just going to, like, stop. So anything coming out next year is going to be physical still. Thank you. Let's go ahead and throw that away. Doing very good. Those rare books sell so fast. Oh, hello, ma'am. $37. Appreciate that. $5. Kitty, you're doing a good job. Can we get a second kitty? No, level 14 for a second kitty. Dual pet bowl. Let's grab that. And then we'll replace these two. Box up. Sell. Pick up. Box up and sell. And we'll grab the double bowl. It's such a massive box for such a small cat bowl. All right, refill. Thank you, ma'am. $6.50. Hello there. $64. And I'll take that. $1.50. And $3. $10. What the hell was that? Blood of the Dawnwalker, September 2nd. Yes. They announced that a while ago. That'll be coming out during the slew of games, which will be August through the end of October. It's just non-stop games. Non-stop. Game. $5. So everyone's just trying to get their games out in those period there. Hi, kitty. I feel like a lot more games could release their game in the beginning of November. Or even December, but I guess they just want to get them out before GTA or wait a long time after. Well, the problem is it's going to be so nonstop that even streamers are going to have trouble finishing all those games. There's just no way. There's just so many games back to back to back to back. Some of them are going to be hundreds of hour RPGs, which is like, oh. Thank you. $115. Appreciate that. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. But there's no way the average customer is going to be able to afford all those games that are coming out so fast. So I worry that a lot of those games are going to have very low sales. And it might be really bad for them because there's so many games all at once. And if they don't hit certain sales goals, they may not make a profit. And then it could be bad. We'll see, though. I mean, it could really do good holiday prices, possibly. We'll see. Only time will tell. But yeah, GTA is going to be a juggernaut in November. Just such a massive, huge, looming hit on the horizon that's just going to... Now, I don't believe it will be, but there's always a slight chance that GTA 6 could be the greatest blunder of all time. There's always that, like, possibility that something could go horribly wrong. It could happen. I hope it doesn't, but there's always that slight chance that there could be something that goes horribly wrong. But let's hope it doesn't. Hello, thank you, ma'am. $18.50. Appreciate that. $17. Thank you. $36. Appreciate that. $5. Thank you, ma'am. We got a lot of money right now. $1.50. Let's see if we can do some expandy wandy. Okay, got a little bit more space. This one's 3,000. Okay, let's go ahead and put that there. And put the carpet in. Oh, thank you, ma'am. $1.50. Oh, thank you so much. $15. Thank you. $37. Appreciate that. $3. Yeah, we do need some sort of new compression technology because 4K is getting to be really huge file sizes, just massive. Every game is like 100 gigs, 150 gigs. It's like, oh, we need some sort of new compression that's just like really good. But to help both download speeds and install sizes. Some new thing that's just like, whoa, everything is so compressed. Okay, let's put that over here. Okay, got a lot more space now. Almost level 10, getting there. The biggest file sizes, so 4K movies and 4K textures are probably the biggest culprits of file size bloat over the last 5 years ish. Is everything's 4K, and those textures in movies are huge, massive file sizes. A lot of games have a lot of cutscenes and a lot of audio and a lot of super textures and super movies and stuff. Just a lot. $5. Ooh, another movie license. Let's go with... Do we have Lord of the Rings? I want Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings. I actually don't... Oh, there it is. Okay. Got it. So let's do, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. 3. Okay, buy all the books, please. Thank you. 160. All right, well, we got a big old pile of books over here. Let's get these on the shelf. Nope, nope. Didn't mean to close the store, everybody. False alarm. All right, then what we got over here? The Bell Ringer. Blustering Heights. The Manservant's Tale. Couldn't put that on there. The Bell Ringer of that one cathedral. 2084. Wonder what it's like to be a manservant? Ask your dad. Manservant's Tale. Ah, this one's a classic. The Lord of the Bling, The Fellowship of the Bling. Lord of the Bling. Casino Grand. Oscar Twist. Let me buy some books. This is the 1.0 version of the game. It's out now. We played it in early access a long time ago, but it's now all the way out. Another shop slop game. They crank these out so fast nowadays. There's so many different versions of these shop games. So many different versions. A lot of them use the same assets, too. Gotta love a good shop slop. No more items. Yeah, I don't mind me a good shop slop. It's like I know what I'm getting, but, you know, they're comfy. Yeah, Supermarket Sim was probably the first big one, and then it sold too many copies, and everyone was like, ooh, I want to sell that many copies. And so now we've gotten... It's kind of like Vampire Survivors and Stardew Valley, where, you know, you start getting many versions of that game. because they sold very well, and then everyone's like, "Oh, let's make that too." Yep, just like Lethal Company. Remember Lethal Company? That game came out, did very well, and now every other day there's another co-op funny game coming out where you and a few friends do some silly stuff, and then either you climb a mountain or you do repo or you're a cat wizard. There's just so many of them now. Friend slot. $19.50. Thank you. There's been a couple of Phasmophobia style games, but not as many as I thought there'd be. I thought there'd be a whole lot more, but there's really not. Which is surprising to me. Do you ever play any missed games? Well, that's impossible, because if I played it, that means I didn't miss it. It was never missed. But yes, my first time playing Myst was when I was a kid. When you bought a video game, sometimes it would come shrink wrapped with a second one for free. And Myst came free with some other game I bought. I forgot what it was, but it was like they were shrink wrapped together. And then I didn't know what the hell was going on in that game when I was 13. I was just like, I got to the tree world, and that was about it. And I was just kind of like, I don't know any of this. I don't know what's going on here. It's too much for my little brain. Thank you for buying all of our books. Thank you. $6.50. Thank you very much. Let's do Christmas decorations. Customer service desk. Customer service desk. $10. Thank you very much. $33. Thank you. Oh, you're buying all the books. Love it. $6.50. $105. Appreciate that. There's a bird at the bird feeder that's unidentified. Let's see if I can see what it is. That's a chipping sparrow. Eating all the seeds. Yesterday I had a freaking squirrel. Classic fiction fantasy horror. Classic fiction. How about there you go. You want romance, reference, or a children book? Romance. How about this one? No. Romance, reference, children. I have none of those, ma'am. I don't have any romance, reference, or children's books. Sorry. Sorry, ma'am. Can't do anything about it. Don't have any of that. 15 doll hairs. All right, thank you, ma'am. $48. I need a cashier. Is what I need. Need another cashier to help me here. It's gonna be a little much. All right, let me see. Where is? Oh, I have to get level 12 where I can hire register another person. Never mind then. Never mind. Ashura with a 95-month resub. Appreciate that. All right, $15 from you. Perfect. $75. And thank you. It's not Christmas. We don't need the Christmas decorations right now. Go ahead and refill both of those. She's a good kitty. All right, we need to open up some loot boxes, so let's go ahead and buy some more used books. Do 10 more. Come on, we want first editions or signed copies or legendaries. Okay, that's a dud. We need... Nope. Oh, there's one. Oh, it's signed. I could barely tell that it was signed. Let's go 30 above sticker on that one. All right, let's see. Nothing. No signed copies. Nope. Just used books. No special ones in there. Oh, signed copy. Okay, one winner. Okay, another signed copy. Hell yeah. And... Nope. Just... Oh, there was a signed one in there. Ooh. Signed copy. Okay. Let's go and throw these on the shelf. Is there a smut section? Jasmine! Someone get the hose. Oh my God. Someone get the spray bottle. Oh my God. No shame. No shame at all. We do have spicy books, but they're in the cooking section. Signed copy. All right. Why does it say books? Okay, let's start going over here. $250 at the end of the day if no shop expansions have been bought. So just free money. Closeted shop. $200. I guess that's a legendary book. Let's go ahead and put this over here. Round it off. Put that there. round that off there. And $2.15 there. 2% discounts and apps. I'll make sure to equip that next time. Okay, we still have a lot of money. We got to restock, so let's go ahead and put this back on here. And we need 30 in every category, so... Alright, buy all those for restocks. And then we could get a couple more loot boxes, I think. Lord of the Bling. We'll do that for that one, and then store these. I hear the cat. Bread Ball, the catcher of the rye. It's not the title I remember. Manservant's Tale by Marge Barwood. Oscar Twist. Go ahead and put that right there. Okay, any winners? Alright, put all that up there. Okay, let's go ahead and put these on the shelf. And the Bad Batsby, we'll put that on the shelf too. Now the cats are well behaved in this. They don't knock over stuff, which is unrealistic. Cats do love knocking things off of the shelves. It's kind of their favorite thing. They're kind of like programmed to do it. If you take a cat, put it on a table or something, and put something on the edge of the table, they have to knock it off. I don't know why, but they just have this instinct to knock it off. They just gotta. Alright, let's go ahead and put this over here. I'll throw that in there, and Bad Batsby, put that on the shelf as well. Got a few left, I'll put them on the shelf over there. Okay, open. Ooh, wow. 2 signed copies and a legendary. Damn. That's a lot. That's a big winner there. I don't think I've ever seen so many in one box before. That was incredible. Okay, Les Fortunes. It's the opposite. Everything's just happy in that one. No troubles at all. Don't know what's going on there. Okay, 176. So this book gives me 15% all sales. That's going to be big money. All right, put that on there. And throw that on there. And then this one as well. And throw that one over there. Okay, fully restocked. Boom. $250 at the end of the day if no shop expansion has been bought. Closet shop. I don't think that works for me. Okay, I'll do 50% all book sales. Open for the D. Hello, ma'am. Welcome. You would like a fantasy book. Well, how about Lord of the Bling? There you go. You would like fantasy? How about Lord of the Bling? There you go. Lord of the Bling is a classic. Super Mutant with 110-month resale. Well, I would like to continue the Lord of the Bling series, so let's get the next one of that. The Two Spires. It's a classic. Let's go ahead and buy another shoe. Nope. Basic bookshelf, purchase that. And also 3 copies of The Two Spires. Alright, now we go put it on the shelf there. I'll leave it like that for now. We'll organize it again later. Let's go $16. Good price. And then we'll throw that on there as well. And then one more. Okay, and let's go ahead and change those to be like that. And there you go. And then now we shall ring everyone out. $78. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. $331. Appreciate it. Thank you for buying all them copies. Thank you very much. You needed 4 copies of Oliver Twist? Dear God. $15. Hello there, $18. What do you need, ma'am? Fantasy book. How about Lord of the Bling 2 Spires? It's great.
You want a romance? Sorry, I don't have any. Fiction? I got fiction. How about Lord of the Bling? How about Moontaker? There you go. No, I don't want that one. Well, I recommended you something. Jeez. Let's say yes, thank you for the recommendation. If you don't want a recommendation, don't ask for it. Fantasy. You want Lord of the Blings. There you go. Yeah, the romance will be the smut section. For the smut. Thank you very much. $1. Thank you very much. $623. Damn. She's a big spender. $5.50 at $420. Thank you. We like a fantasy book. How about Lord of the Bling? Children, true crime reference. Don't have any of those. Sorry. Science fiction, children, classic fiction. Classic? I have Oliver Twist. Sorry, Oscar Twist. Here you go. Classic fiction. How about some Oscar Twist? You want some fantasy. How about Lord of the Bling? Lord of the Bling is great. $300. Hello, ma'am. $76. I appreciate that. Thank you. It'll be $55.50. Yes, ma'am. You'd like a non-fiction, a science fiction book? No. Then get the hell out of here. I don't have that category yet. It's nothing personal. I just fiction. I got fiction. How about The Catcher of the Rye, also known as Bread Ball? You want fiction? Okay. How about Blustering Heights? Moontaker. There you go. God damn, ma'am. Thank you for purchasing all that. Next person. 50 cents. Appreciate that. I love when they put a big old pile on the desk. That means I'm going to make a big old pile of money. $4. Thank you. 50 cents. We're just making all the money here. Thank you. $6. Thank you very much. $22. $4. Chat, do you know what the hell, what was crazy to me is they were, they're already doing Black Friday sales in July at different stores. It's like, it is July. It is nowhere near Black Friday, and you're doing a Black Friday in July sale. Like, seriously? Like, really? Really? Just getting ridiculous. Antique chair seems nice. Put the tape lamp next to it.
A menorah. Spray can. Personal. Yeah, I mean, it's been ridiculous, but it's getting even more ridiculous. Just crazy. When I was a kid, Black Friday meant that when you went to the store, it had some amazing deals where you could get stuff for like 50 to 60% off the normal price. Nowadays, you go to a Black Friday sale and they have everything that's like slight discount, if any discount at all. It's terrible. Fantasy, how about Lord of the Bling? You would like a fiction, how about Bad Batsby? No. Moontaker. You want classic fiction, how about The Bad Batsby? You want non-fiction or fantasy? Well, how about Lord of the Bling? Classic fiction, how about The Bad Batsby? There you go. There's a lot of places that cheat where they are allowed to have a ridiculous price for an item, and then they have it on sale always. Like it's always on sale, because it was never going to be that price. But they just say that it's on sale. And they say, oh, it's 30% off. But it was never the original price of 30% higher. It's ridiculous. JCPenney and stuff does that all the time, where it's just like it's a constant fake sale. Kohl's does that a lot too, where it's just like, this thing is so, and the way they get around the laws is they'll list it as the normal price, and then they'll have a buy three get 1% off sale. That way it's at the full price sometimes, therefore they can say that it is that price normally sometimes, but they have it with a sale where if you buy 3 you get like a discount or something. It's crazy. It's not legal in Australia. Yeah, some countries ban that kind of stuff, but not here. Alright, thank you. Yeah, gotta have a loophole. $16.50. Thank you. Thank you very much. You would like a fantasy. Well, how about Lord of the Bling? Lord of the Bling is a classic. A different city, Lost Harbinger, 2 subs. Appreciate that. Kitty. Ma'am, we are closed. Where did you... Ma'am! God damn. Okay, well, thank you for buying all that stuff. Your total is $303. Thank you. God damn. Gonna have to restock today. Alright, let's go through and get everything up to 30, or as near it as we can get. Moontaker. We'll take that down one. $23, $23, $21. Buy all that, and then let's buy some more loot boxes. 10 loot boxes. Here we go. Okay, now that one. All right, turn the lights back on, and first edition. That's a winner. And nope, that's a dud. First edition, we got a winner. I'll take it. Lord of the Bling. I saw a lot of that yesterday from recommendations to people. Use books. Okay, no winners on that one. Oh, signed copy by Julia Kidd. All right, throw all that in there. Okay, we got a little. We have like a little reading area. Big rug. It's a big rug. All right, no way. Oh, that's a ooh, 2 legendaries in this one. Ooh. What is that book? It's 20% sales price increase if no storage racks are in the current shop. Oh, that's better than the other book. We have no storage racks. Okay, no winners there. Just a bunch of used books. Instead of it, it's called that. By Stephen Queen. Stephen Queen. Okay, any winners? Okay, we got a signed copy right off the bat. And a, ooh, 2. It's a double winner. Okay, and throw that on the shelf there. Used book covers are so much better than the early access version. Drastically better. The Manservant's Tale. Stephen Queen was on drugs when they wrote it. Well, you know, the 70s and 80s, there's a lot of people doing that kind of stuff. I mean, some of Stephen King's stories are so insane. Like, you probably have to have a little chemical help to come up with some of that crap. Bread ball. Did someone say Julia? You have to say her name 3 times to make her appear. And then also tap your feet. Julia. 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 Then you flicker the lights too. Julia. 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 Oscar twist. Out one more set of books. It's like no winners. Just use books. Yes, I've seen everyone's obsession with a raccoon named Jimothy. It is a raccoon that has a spine problem. And now literally every brand is making posts about Jimothy. It's a cute little raccoon. $267. $206. The Pit of Dissension. And then the Vensuin. $284. What's up for some good money there? Put those books on the shelf there. Perfect. Get these things off the floor, which would be fantastic. Perfect. All right, we are now open. I could buy the last Lord of the Blings, The Return of the King. Yeah, we played that book. We beat that game on stream a few weeks ago. The book where you clean up the library. It was definitely very interesting. $21 for that one. This book is called The Lord of the Bling, Return of the Bling King by Jolkin, Rolkin, Tolkien. $4. One of my favorite authors. $9.50. $4.77. Thank you.
She looks like Sailor Moon. Okay. Well, I mean, that works. God damn, that's a lot of books, ma'am. $200. Fiction. Let's give you Blustering Heights. No. No. Moontaker. There you go. Classic fiction. How about Bad Batsby? True crime, reference, horror. Don't have any of them. Sorry. Children's science fiction. Nope. Sorry. All right. Go ahead and open that. $2, thank you. And $2.99. $2.66. $5. Classic fiction. How about Blustering Heights? Fiction. How about Moon something? Romance? Nope, don't have any of those. Sorry. This game's not AI made. It just has bot assets from the shop, so you might recognize some of these character models and stuff from other games. There you go, ma'am. I'll give you some more food, Tifa. $45. Fiction. Let's do. How about The Manservant's Tale? Sorry, I don't have any of those. Sorry, ma'am. Big old stack of books here. $2. Children horror romance. Nope. Fiction. Let's do Bellringer. No. How about this one? There you go. And $55. Yeah, these games are pretty fun. Thank you, Rad Dad, for the gifts. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. Classic fiction. Let's go 2084 by George or Not. There you go. $1. Thank you. Thank you so much. $3. Did we unlock anything new? Oh, yes, we unlocked board games. All right, let's see if we can make space for board games. There's nothing like having a bunch of super overpriced board games from your local bookshop or your Barnes & Noble. Prices are always so high for those things at those places. Alright, now we're going to buy the board games, which are... I think it's 2 per shelf, maybe. Buy 2 of each.
Checkmate. Checkmate. $53 for one. Okay. Sugarland. Sugarland. Let's do $44 for that one. $44 for Sugarland. Stop! That has a blank texture. Uh-oh, that bothers me. $66 for stop. Liability. $66. Put that over there. Oligopoly. $66 for that one. More liability. Battle boats. I think I'm gonna move this since I don't like the missing texture. Battle boats. $48. Oligopoly. Stop. Sugarland. Actually, looks like I just have doubles of each, so let's do that. Let's go ahead and throw that away. Where are the Magic Gathering cards? That's a different store. Checkmate. Just be one on each side. That works for me. Ma'am, you would like a... Oh, sorry, don't have any of that. Sorry. Mystery, true crime, classic fiction. I got that. How about the Bad Gatsby? There you go. All right, now we check out. Thank you very much. $4. And that'll be $2. Thank you. Stack change. Your total is $195, ma'am. That'll be on your card. Okay, we got a lot of books here, ma'am. That's $198. Paid with cash. Thank you, Jenny, for the follow. Appreciate that. Kitty Cat, Miss Tifa. Battle boats. Yes, ma'am. You would like a classic fiction. How about Blustering Heights? Classic fiction, Blustering Heights, ma'am. People buy giant amounts of books at one time. This game is not even remotely realistic. Like, people aren't going to buy 27 books at the same time and then have many of the books be many of those books be the same book. This is not going to happen very much. And $8. Thank you, ma'am. That texture is missing, and that bothers me. Okay, let's go ahead and... Next day. Kitty cat. We demand smut. Okay, well, I'll get some romance books for the people that want some smut. Nope, sorry, don't have any of those, ma'am. Don't have any of those, sorry. Sorry, all out. We demand spicy! $5. And $1. Thank you. Yes, ma'am. You would like a... No, sorry. Classic fiction. I do have that. How about 2024? 2084? Let's get these on the shelf. You haven't even read more than 10 books in your life? I believe that. Reading had... A lot of people don't read anymore. Some people still do, but there's a lot of people that don't. Dare say even most people don't read anymore. Classic fiction. Blustering Heights. Regular fiction. We don't have any of those genres in the stores. Sorry, ma'am. We got Sugarland, though. Rogue Moo with 105-month resub. Appreciate that. Buying some Checkmate. Appreciate it. Hello, Metal. These aren't selling fast enough, so let's go 10% rounded. Sell them for a little bit less, but make them sell a lot faster. I bought some books the other day, and I've had to return them because they were defective. When I opened them, there was no pictures, there was no sound. It was just silence and words, and I was just like, no. There wasn't even any special effects. It was the worst. Science fiction reference children. No, I don't have any. Oh. Don't read those, unfortunately. Sorry.
Nope. Yeah, I didn't know what they wanted. Did they want me just to, like, imagine these people in my head? There wasn't even any pictures of the characters. I was like, what's going on? Yeah, it seemed effective, so I had to return them all. Classic fiction. I know, like, wants me to use my imagination. Oh, sorry, I didn't see you there. Thank you. $5. Okay, we gotta do another shop. We were getting a little low on some books here. You would like a... We don't have any of those. Sorry, ma'am. Customer service is closed for the day, guys. Sorry. The person running the customer service desk is being a real asshole today, so we had to shut it off. Gosh dang, ma'am. That's a lot of stuff. $261? Chat, when you read, do you A, go over the words and just absorb the information, or do you, as you're reading, hear a voice in your head saying the words aloud in your mind? I am the second. Like, I hear a voice in my head reading the words aloud, and then I'm listening to my inner voice. So that's why it takes me a long time to read, because I'm hearing it in my head. Apparently, the people that are the first type can read really quickly. You just sort of, you absorb the information like you're scanning it. Whereas when you have the inner narrator, it takes a lot longer to read stuff. So it takes me a lot longer to, like, read things. We got $7,100. Thank you, ma'am. $91.50. Thank you. Big old pile there. Thank you so much. One second. All right. Oh, I think we unlocked a new genre. Let's get a horror book. Let's see. Horror. The haunted house on the hill.
by Hardy Brown. Let's go ahead and get the haunted house on the hill. The Haunted House on the Hill is a horror book. Horror books can be pretty scary. Do you know what's scary, chat? Browsing on the internet without the protection of a VPN like Surfshark. If you follow the link in the pinned message at the chat, you can check out Surfshark today and pick up 4 months of extra for only $2.39 a month. They have a 30-day money-back guarantee. VPNs protect your privacy as you are browsing the web. They let you access different libraries of streaming services from other countries since they can't track what country you're in. So you can be wherever you want in the VPN. So you can make it think you're in a different country. Surfshark is also one of the best for gamers since it does have worldwide matchmaking, DDoS protection, as close to no lag VPN as it gets, high capacity ports, no bandwidth limitations, single account, unlimited devices, split tunneling, and obfuscated servers. And they also have 24/7 customer support if you have any problems or issues and need a little help. Also, they have a new service now called Alternate ID, which gets you a brand new identity and email to use online. You get a name and email protection. You get fewer spam mails since it'll use this new service instead of your own, protect your privacy. If you guys want to check out Surfshark, click the link at the top of the chat and use code word DansGaming to get some free months in addition to your first month for free. And thanks to Surfshark for sponsoring this segment. Hey, Tiva, you are not allowed to be up there. You're not allowed up, ma'am. Ma'am. She likes to get on top of the computer because it's all super warm. She lies on the heating coils at the top and gets her butt all warm. It gets hair all up in the fans and stuff. She's a kitty like that. I don't think we have enough shelving for this. We need another shelf. Let's do that real fast. Let's do our sales first. And get everyone out the store. Shop's closed for the day. We just want people to buy everything. So let's get them out of here. Next person. $9. Thank you. $17. Do you want a treat? Yeah, is she not hungry? She's licking it. Okay, well, she's not hungry. $70. $60. And $1. And $12. All right, we got $8,000. Yeah, Tifa's a chonker. She's a big old chonky lady. But we love her. See, she's in game 2. She needs some more food and water. Battle bots. Not selling very well. Liability. Yeah, I have a feeling what happened with Wheel of Time is going to happen with Game of Thrones. As I do not see George R. R. Martin finishing that book ever. So someone's going to have to ghostwrite it and finish it. Because he's been almost done with it for 2 decades. So it's just like, damn. He's actually way slower than Bethesda. Yeah, so Winds of Winter has been GTA. Let's see. Let me see. Game of Thrones books. Release dates. All right, so A Dance of Dragons came out in 2011. So he's been working on it for 15 years. GTA 5 came out when Winds of Winter was supposed to come out. And now we're getting GTA 6. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Someone in chat has their Discord unmuted. Don't worry, I'll mute it for you guys. There you go. I don't know who had it unmuted, but I muted it for you. You're welcome. Okay, let's go ahead and do Bookshelf. Buy that. We're going to restock all of the books. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 1. Oh, never mind. We don't need that one. We already have it. Haunted. 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. And then we Do we have any unlocks available? No. So we shall buy them all. Alright, there you go. Blistering Heights. Blustering Heights. Alright, Return of the King. We shall put you over here. Lord of the Bling. Bread roll. Let's see. Not quite. What about an employee now? Yeah, we could do an employee. We shall hire a cashier that's very good at their job. How about... I also want cheap. Well, we'll go Jacob. 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 You can go cashier, please. I'll put everything on the shelf while we're waiting. The manservant's tale. Good evening, Sav Spirit. Alright, Fellowship of the Bling. And... okay, we got this shelf for our haunted house book. Our horror section. Market price plus 20. We'll do 15, actually. 15. Blustering Heights. Put that over here. Big old pile of books today. Need a big restock. Storage rooms sometime soon. Oliver Twist. Sorry, Oscar Twist. And over here. And another one. The Manservant's Tale. Alright, and then grab that. Then we shall grab this. Oscar Twist. The haunted house on the hill. Sounds like a scary book. $20.84. And then Moontaker. Pimply Buns. Thank you for the 4-month resub. Pimply Buns. That is a name. Throw those all on there. Haunted house on the hill. And those right there. Liability. How about battle boats? Okay, restock a little bit. Oligopoly. Stop! The board game. Jacob, go faster, please. Okay, looking good. Need a little more. It's like we're out of checkmate. Got plenty of battle boats. No checkmate, though. Liability. We also have plenty of liability. Got oligopoly. Need some more checkmate. Waiting for a cash register? Sorry. Waiting on Jacob over here. He's a little slow. I'm starting to get hungry myself. I think it's lunchtime. Go put stuff away. You're slow. My God, you're slow. $5.50. Next person, let's go. $7.50. Next person, let's go. $105. Thank you. All right, $242. $3. Thank you. And $2 change. Thank you. Anyone else? Those board games now. $10. All right, let me see here. I guess I can order some and he'll put them away for me. I think that's under 20. It's good to order. Restock the shelves, sir. 50 cents. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for buying those board games. Couldn't get rid of them fast enough. Jacob, you're slow. Pick up the pace, buddy. You're so slow, dude. Let's go. We got things to do. doing your job and my job at the same time. You're just so slow. Next person. I know you're paid by the hour, but come on. Come on, dude. Slow. Thank you. To be fair, he's being paid by the hour. He gets paid the same whether he works really hard or doesn't. So, what's that going for him? $8. Thank you for your patronage. Thank you. $33.50. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. $8. Thank you. Level 14 shop. Means we unlock a new license. The Exorciser. Ooh, another good horror book. Exercise. Ooh, scary. That's terrifying. The Exorciser. By Bill Peters. Really? Just on the floor? Okay. Oh, I forgot to get spicy books. I got horror books instead. I need to get spicy books, horror books. Because chat demands smut. And they'll accept smutting less. Spicy horror would be like, oh my god, my house is being haunted by a ghost. And she's got huge boos. Her boos are huge. Like, oh god. Not the big boos. Good kitty. 8 p.m. we have done it again. Next day. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and grab an early lunch break. I'll be back. When we come back, we're gonna play a game called Funnel Runners, which is like running away from a tornado or something. So we'll try that when we come back. I'm gonna go grab some lunch and I shall return. See you guys in a little bit. Bye, guys.